There you go. Gives you 10 minutes worth of it. So sometimes it takes me to walk from that end of the property to the other end of the property on a road. Yeah, so I heard some guys out there chopping wood or whatever they were doing. I didn't want to walk down the road and trespass. I think I saw a house down there, so cabin, whatever it was. So we'll just keep walking down this here, give you an idea of what the terrain looks like. I think I might get back to the halfway spot and maybe go back up on there and kind of head down a little bit into the property just to check it out. It's not rifle season yet, it's only bow. One thing I was telling Trace was that on this app, the X Hunt app Rob told me about, you can go on there and look at the property's mailing address. So I did this last night watching TV, and the property owners for this property, their address is in California. So I was wondering if this was like in the family for a long time and just decided they're not coming back, which I think is good to know, because if that's the case, I could use that in my favor in reference to bidding lower for the property if we come to the conclusion that we want it. But it's interesting now knowing that there's that if there's, so there was the one property we saw when we walked in, and then coming down here, that road down there, going around a corner, there was at least one more property back there. So we must all share maybe the same entrance, if that's what this is, or maybe there's an entrance in a different spot, or not sure, but be interested to find out if that were the case. All right, I just keep looking around. I think I saw some what looked like cat, not home cats, but cat paws, which to me would indicate a bobcat, which are fine, but they didn't look to be as big as a cougar. So I do have my wallet with me if it matters, and I do have my gun with me with 2 clips, so just in case, and a knife on my hip. So we got going. So we're getting closer back to the spot here. So I'll kind of show you something here just for the sake of conversation and the property and whatnot. So again, here's approximately the halfway spot going back west. Now, I did start walking down here. Kind of came down here, and I got right in here about 20 feet in front of me. I saw ice. So I didn't know how deep it was initially, in case I went through. So I decided to go back up and around the original spot. So we'll keep walking here. I want to get up there and walk down in the woods more. So it's been 4 minutes. So it's approximately a 8 minute walk from the end of the property, the beginning of the property, to roughly the end, maybe 10 minutes. But some of this road stuff looks relatively fresh, at least like within the last week or so. So kind of interesting. But so again, here's the trail opening for the south owning property. It comes right up to here, and I'm gonna go up here now. We're gonna go walk through here. So I'm gonna hit pause. All right, we're up in here. This obviously goes down here. There's a little deer stand or something. So I'm gonna walk down in here and see what we can find. I'll pause and bring it back on when I get there. Okay, kind of made it about 40 yards thereabouts. Here's a game trail I just noticed. So they're obviously coming through here, going all the way over there and probably making their way down. I'm just going to continue on this way a little bit, see what we can find. Here's where I'm at now. The whole home thing is there. Kind of came past here. Obviously we got a good thicket of pines, which I think is great. Obviously this looks like it's pretty good cover. I'm going to walk down here some more just to see what's here. I haven't seen any game trails. I'm sure they're coming through here anyway they want, but just wanted to bring up speed. And there's what that one stand is. What's intriguing to me is I'm coming down here. At first I thought this was lowland, but it's pretty good land. So I'm going to try to get to a point where it goes down and becomes lowland. Check back in. So I was over there, and I noticed this little area here, so I decided to come down here and walk further just to check it out while I'm here. Deer are coming through here because of this. It's probably great hunting for deer, bear, fox, rabbit, probably birds too, if you're into grouse and whatever. So this is on that side. We go over here. So it's just like a natural water spot where water just kind of runs, right? You can see trails of some sort. That's some pretty thick crap there. This just keeps going, and I could follow this all the way down if I want, and I may. Thought I heard something. And that's all open there, so I think I'm gonna try to come down here and stay through here. We'll be back. I just heard something. It sounded like a snort from a deer. Probably a good 50 yards to the east. Trail right here, we keep going. I'm gonna leave it on for a while. Let's be clear, I'm glad to hear that noise. It tells me they're hiding back in here, which is great. Here's a look at the terrain here. That's still in front of me. Here's what's out here. I think so far I love this property. We would obviously put our trailer back on up close to that main entrance opening there, but this is all good woods. I'm gonna pause. So here's some interesting tracks. Right there. Right there. I'm thinking that's like bobcat or something like that. I don't think it's a mountain lion, but again, I got my gun. Can I continue on? I took the time to put a clip in the gun. Not one in the chamber yet, but just in case. I'm still walking down here. There's a game trail that comes all the way down here, and I think we're kind of getting to the end of the high ground, we'll call it. Plenty of wildlife out here. I mean, deer tracks everywhere. This is pretty, I don't want to say thick, but I guess great cover is the word. Plenty of it. And I'm digging it so far. One of the things I was listening to and reading on was that guys who manage deer hunting land for potential clients, or clients I should say, they talk about, would they rather have dense wooded, or a mixture in some open fields, and they said every time they want open fields and other stuff instead of just straight up heavy wooded. That way there's just a lot more cover. So